We are. If you're watching this, you know who we are. Product placement, McDonald's, 89-cent drinks.
I'm loving it.
That's all we got yet.
Okay.
Anyway, you've heard of the Wii. You're probably sick and tired of hearing of the Wii, but we're going to talk about it anyway. It's Nintendo's new system, or latest system. We're over close to 50 or 100 million people own this thing. They're finally going to come out with, well, it seems like every system has had one, a gun to it. And yeah.
But instead of the regular light gun that comes with them, this is just a casing for the Wii remote. Wow. Shown here. This sets in it, point, and actually the...
I can't find the... Yeah,
nunchuck, here we go. For the Wii Zapper they announced at E3.
My conscience will give you a picture to pop up here of what this will look like with the casing.
It kind of goes in there like...
You got me on that?
Oh, that's why they set it up like that. Look at that. It's like a gun. How awesome
Put
is
this
that?
down a little bit more.
Oh,
and
I
there's
totally...
the trigger. You're alright? There's the trigger right there.
Ah.
There you go.
Yeah,
see, that's the gun right there in itself. It even looks like it when we shape it together, does it? See? Alright, cool.
I guess later this year, November, I believe is the date. I looked at it earlier today. I think it's what it was.
Okay.
Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles goes through the story from 0 through 3. Just playing through like Time Crisis, pretty much.
So it's a shooter. It's just, if you remember going to arcades playing, remember, what was it, Revolution X or whatever?
I was going to say House of the Dead.
Okay, that too.
Lethal Enforcer.
Lethal, ooh, good one. And wow, I love my conscience. Man, that takes me back. Anyways, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like, man, Peter, how old are you? But so yeah, so they're bringing.
17.
Yeah, no, I feel like it. They're bringing back light gun video games. You know, most likely. Is there going to be a game that comes with that casing?
I have no idea. They got a Wii blaster at work right now. It's
shaped more like a rifle.
Yeah,
so
it looks like it's just for duck hunt, pretty much. That's what it looks like. But
pretty much it is.
yeah, duck hunt's fun. It's good.
But so they're going to come out. What's the beauty about that is now is that rifle case actually from Nintendo or?
No, that's an off-brand. Zapper's Nintendo.
But that is cool that off-brands are coming up with these things because I don't know, the better shape of a form. Well, it's kind of like I don't know, sort of take on real life. The better shape or form of the type of guns that come out, the better feel for the game, or to help you play the game even. It might don't seem like it, but I think when it's in our hands, we'll know. You'll know if one gun, this sucks, and then another one, you got the movement right, and you might can't live without it. There's another gun. Did you see the one that was invented? To me, it's my favorite one. It's kind of like more of a Uzi shape, or not semi-automatic. Well, I don't know, more of a Uzi type shape. But the thing is, in the middle of it, it has a double A battery powered laser.
Yeah.
Because I think some people were pretty much upset with Resident Evil 4 because they took off the laser.
Yeah.
And they made it a target. The laser's not like on the screen. The laser's not coming from the gun anymore. So you actually have a laser pointer aiming at your TV now with the gun.
Well, if you popped in a GameCube controller or the classic controller, you could play Resident Evil with that, and you got your laser back.
Is the laser back?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I did not know that. But it's still cool to have a laser with the gun, pointing at your screen. I thought that was, and I think the gun was selling, I don't know if it's out yet, the gun was selling for like somewhere $13. Well, because you already have the gun itself. The gun is those two controllers. You're just hooking up a, what do you call it, a host?
Casing.
A casing or whatever. So you're just hooking it up, having more of a feel to it, and, making it look cool. And maybe even play better. They said they're going to try to base a lot of games into playing better once you do buy the actual Nintendo brand. We'll show that Nintendo brand and I'll call them the knockoff brands. But to me, one of the knockoff brands look better than the Nintendo brand. Until Nintendo put we got 2 lasers on ours and a scope and a cannon or something. I don't know. They're just gonna make all kinds of stuff. My dream game, and I don't care what anybody says. Look, I want a video game where someone has one of the handle, the driving bars. You remember the one that's gonna come with Mario Kart? And you hook the Wii controller into it.
I figured I'd say there's one person driving, one person shooting that's been in the arcade for a long time.
I know, but I want it at home.
Okay.
I want it at home. I tell people I want Halo 1 to come out all over again.
It's not locked. I could have played Resident Evil. Crap.
I'm sorry. Well, I want Halo 1 to come out all over again to the Wii, and they have one person driving and the other person just shooting.
Halo Theft Auto.
See? You see the ideas? Where do ideas come from? Who knows where ideas come from?
Magical rainbows dripping with happiness.
But anyway, so taste the rainbows. Anyways, let's move on. Where's the controller?
Oh, that's right. I took it.
Yeah.
No, there you
Like,
go.
what's the controller?
Navigate.
I am navigating. Going to some comic book news. There was a San Diego Comic Con. That's what happened. There was a lot of news there. There was a lot more of every multimedia entertainment news. And most of the comic news, if you really were into comics or really nerdy about it, you pretty much knew what was going on. That's how I really felt. The only thing I thought was a big announcement was, well, movie-wise, I thought it was Indiana Jones 4. Yeah, that and Iron Man. The Iron Man movie is being made. It is going to come out, and it is looking awesome. I still haven't seen the trailer for it. Okay. But Indiana Jones movie, there is a fourth one. They finally, after I don't know how many years, it's been in post-production and scripts and stuff. I even heard the guy that did Signs was supposed to do it or whatever.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, I didn't even know that. Oh, look at
How do you say his name? Shyamalan.
Shyamalan?
Yeah, some.
We'll call him
Salamander.
We'll call him Shaman. Anyways, hope we didn't get offended by that or something. But
Still in Vermont. It's cool.
yeah. And well, Warren Ellis and Simone Bianchi, if I'm saying his or her name wrong, because Simone is she. I know, but they're like from, I think, like another country too.
Well, then the O would have the accent.
Would it? Okay, cool.
That's weird.
All right. Well, Simone is take over as an artist, and Warren Ellis, if comic fans know who that is, they're taking over for Astonishing X-Men, which is Joss Whedon, who is of Buffy the Vampire Angel and.
Buffy the Vampire.
Wait, why did I say Buffy? I said it too quick.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel.
Thank you. Buffy the Vampire Angel. Oh boy. And what?
And Serenity.
And Firefly and Serenity fame. He's been writing X-Men and doing Astonishing X-Men for the last 2 years or so.
Yeah.
And to me, that's my favorite series of the X-Men comic books that are coming out. And it's about to end at issue 25, and Warren Ellis is going to start Astonishing X-Men anew. He's going to call it Astonishing X-Men the second stage. That I know of, he's not taking whatever storyline, however Whedon's ending this one, whether someone bites the dust or however the story's going to go, it's open and closed, basically. So whatever story he's got for this, you don't have to read what, Whedon's done. This is a kind of a new take on it, but just, okay, now, and meanwhile,
another universe, yeah.
Yeah. So, comic fans, you probably knew the name for a long time ago. It's been like disappeared or whatever. His name was Randy. Someone here. Randy Queen, and he created a series called Dark Child, which was Image. Okay, so I think it was under Image, but it was his. He created on copyright. Pretty much, McFarlane Spawn is him, the Dark Child, and they've been making a movie of this, and it went under the radar even at the Comic-Con and everything, everybody's like, kind of what? I'm just going to read a little excerpt of it. This is what he's saying. Just wanted to give a heads up that the first filmic image has been captured of Dark Child based on the comic of the same name. He is intimately involved, as is 5-time Oscar winner Richard Taylor, who did King Kong and Lord of the Rings, and Weta Workshop and Dark Horse, which is famous for Hellboy. The story revolves around a very pretty girl's curse that allows her to transform into different creatures and her, sorry to be looking this way, and her many nightmares. Ariel Darkchild is a physical Pandora's box, and these creatures borrow her blood and bones to hitchhike over our world. I've never heard someone use that term. But every time Ariel changes, she sets a different horror creature free in her small southern town. So,
It was a good series.
Good series. It better be rated R. Right?
Should be.
But knowing these days, it's going to be PG-13. And that's all I'm going to have to say about that. I'm going to say David's probably here, I hope.
Yeah.
So, can we pause on this note and go for a third one, or think we're good? Alright, and we're hoping to have some magic happen in the next episode, so tune in.